Welcome back, fight fans. Today, we're diving into the history books to bring you the top 10 pound-for-pound MMA fighters of all time. These athletes didn't just fight, they redefined the sport. Their skill, dedication, and unforgettable performances made them legends. From multi-division champs to undefeated warriors, let's get into it. Number 10, BJ Penn. Record, 16 wins, 14 losses, 2 draws. The prodigy BJ Penn, one of the most naturally gifted fighters to ever step into the cage. Known for his incredible Brazilian jiu-jitsu skills, Penn was the first American to win the prestigious World Jiu-Jitsu Championship as a black belt. Transitioning to MMA, he quickly became a fan favorite for his willingness to fight anyone, regardless of weight class. With titles in both the lightweight and welterweight divisions, Penn helped solidify the lightweight division as one of the most competitive in the UFC. Though BJ's career had its ups and downs, his prime showcased a level of skill and determination that earned him a permanent place in MMA history. Number 9, Conor McGregor. Record, 22 wins, 6 losses. The one and only notorious Conor McGregor, bursting onto the scene with his brash personality and unmatched knockout power, McGregor didn't just win fights, he created spectacles. His ability to sell a fight and back it up in the octagon turned him into the sport's first global superstar, drawing millions of fans to MMA. He's the first fighter in UFC history to hold 2 titles simultaneously. Love him or hate him, Conor's impact on MMA, both inside and outside the cage, has been nothing short of revolutionary. Number 8, Daniel Cormier. Record, 22 wins, 3 losses, 1 no contest. DC, Daniel Cormier, one of the few fighters to hold championships in 2 weight classes. With his Olympic wrestling pedigree, Cormier brought a level of grappling that few could match, and he evolved into a powerful striker. Despite starting his MMA career relatively late, Cormier's rapid rise through Strikeforce and then the UFC was a testament to his skill and adaptability. Daniel Cormier's combination of dominance, charisma, and class made him one of MMA's most beloved champions. Number 7, Jose Aldo. Record, 32 wins, 9 losses. Junior Jose Aldo, one of the most dominant featherweights in MMA history. Known for his vicious leg kicks and pinpoint striking, Aldo reigned as champion for nearly a decade, first in the WEC and then the UFC. His ability to dictate the pace of a fight and shut down opponents' strengths set him apart as one of the greatest technicians the sport has ever seen. Jose Aldo's legacy as the greatest featherweight of all time remains uncontested, even with the rise of new stars. Number 6, Demetrious Johnson. Record, 25 wins, 4 losses, 1 draw. Mighty Mouse, Demetrious Johnson, widely regarded as one of the most technically complete fighters to ever grace the sport. With unmatched speed, agility, and fight IQ, Johnson dominated the flyweight division for years, taking on and defeating every challenger with an arsenal of skills few could rival. Demetrious Johnson's reign as flyweight champion wasn't just about winning, it was about setting the gold standard for technique and creativity in MMA. Number 5, Anderson Silva. Record, 34 wins, 11 losses, 1 no contest. The Spider, Anderson Silva, a fighter who redefined striking in MMA. Silva's precision, creativity, and calm demeanor made him one of the most feared competitors in the cage. During his historic title reign, he displayed an unmatched ability to finish fights in spectacular fashion, often leaving fans and opponents in awe. He has the longest title reign in UFC history of 2,457 days. Anderson Silva didn't just win, he turned his fights into art. His legacy as one of the greatest strikers in MMA history is untouchable. Number 4, Fedor Emelianenko. Record, 40 wins, 7 losses, 1 no contest. The Last Emperor. Fedor Emelianenko, the most dominant heavyweight of his era. Fighting primarily in Pride FC, Fedor became famous for his unmatched calmness under pressure and his ability to find a path to victory against all odds. He combined devastating knockout power with elite-level sambo and judo, making him a true all-around fighter. Fedor held an unprecedented 27-fight unbeaten streak from 2000 to 2010. Even without competing in the UFC, Fedor's dominance in Pride made him a true legend of the sport. Number 3, Khabib Nurmagomedov. Record 29 wins, 0 losses. The Eagle, Khabib Nurmagomedov. Undefeated across a career spanning nearly a decade and a half, Khabib's dominance in the lightweight division was unparalleled. His relentless grappling, suffocating pressure, and ability to neutralize elite opponents made him the most feared fighter of his era. His undefeated record of 29-0, a rare feat in professional MMA. While his career may have been shorter than some, his impact on the sport is undeniable. Khabib's perfect record and sheer dominance make him one of the greatest. Number 2, St-Pierre. Record 26 wins, 2 losses. St-Pierre, a fighter who redefined what it meant to be an all-around mixed martial artist. GSP's mastery of every aspect of MMA, from striking to wrestling, allowed him to dominate the welterweight division for years. His professionalism and ability to adapt to any opponent made him one of the sport's most respected figures. A 2-weight division champion in both welterweight and middleweight. GSP wasn't just a fighter, he was a tactician, constantly evolving to stay ahead of his competition. Number 1, Jon Jones. Record 28 wins, 1 loss, 1 no contest. Jon Bones Jones, arguably the most talented fighter to ever compete in MMA. As the youngest champion in UFC history, Jones dominated the light heavyweight division for over a decade. His creativity, precision, and ability to neutralize opponents' strengths made him nearly unbeatable. Jon Jones has the most title fight victories in UFC history. He's a 2-weight division champion, winning titles in both light heavyweight and heavyweight. So there you have it. The top 10 MMA fighters of all time. From their jaw-dropping performances to their groundbreaking achievements, these athletes have left an indelible mark on the sport. Do you agree with our list? Who would you add or replace? Let us know in the comments below. And while you're at it, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our future MMA breakdowns.